Wondering what the PMO meaning is in project management? Well, in this video, I'm going to share with you what PMO is, the benefits of having one, and why you may want to consider having it in your organization. And if you want to be a project slayer, stay around to the end of this video because I'm going to share with you how to get your hands on a free list of why projects fail. Hi, if you're new here, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe to the best career and project management advice coming to you every Wednesday. I've been in project management for many years and I have seen some really strong PMOs and I've seen some really weak ones as well. And I'm going to share with you my knowledge on PMOs to help you be successful. So let's get to it. PMO meaning. PMO is an abbreviation for Project Management Office. Now, a PMO is usually its own department within an organization. And what that department does is a couple of things. It looks to standardize ways of working when it comes around projects. It looks to ensure best practices are implemented within the organization. It's a place where all projects get funneled through and distributed accordingly and ensure that it's aligned with the strategic initiatives of the organization, collects metrics, and more importantly, it is the organization or the department that reports into the senior executive, giving them the information they need to ensure that things are on track, or even what's the status of what's going on with all those major initiatives. Who needs a PMO? Well, in my experience, I would say any organization that is not standard when it comes to project management, or you have a lot of individuals who just don't understand how to run projects. A PMO can be extremely helpful. One of the main functions of PMOs is to centralize everything and to provide those best practices so that anyone within the organization is ensuring that they're doing their due diligence when executing a project. Who should work in the PMO? Okay, you definitely need some sort of leader of the PMO. That could be a manager. In my opinion, I think it has to be someone senior, a director level, who actually is a peer of the executive team, because the leader of the PMO, that office, needs to take a look at strategy and provide guidance to the executive team as to whether or not those strategy can be executed based on time, scope, budget, even resourcing. And if you're a manager of a PMO reporting into a senior executive team, it becomes very hard because the senior executive teams don't understand the full gamut of everything. So they're going to tell you to do something anyway, even though you know you can't, or it's going to create a lot of difficulty. So my biggest recommendation is your leader of the PMO needs to be someone, a peer of that executive team, so they can talk to them and then start negotiating what actually everyone is going to be working on. Now, as well, who else do you need? You need project managers, project leads. Anyone who's working on a project, it's a central location for everyone to come together. Important from a resource loading perspective. Now, do you need to have a PMP if you're in a PMO? No. So do you have to have your project management designation? Absolutely not. I really find that having a PMP does help, but it doesn't necessarily determine whether you're an awesome project manager or not. There are a lot of amazing project managers who do not have their designation. The key for people in the project management office is that they get project management, they understand how to work it, and more importantly, they know how to work with teams to get them on board. Because you know, the biggest problem with projects, no one reports into you. They all report into other departments and other managers. But yet your project has to be something that motivates them to ensure that it's number one on their list. So you really need to have people who are really good with understanding team dynamics. So really, project managers and a project manager director or a PMO director, those are really the people you need within your PMO office. Now that you know all about PMO meeting, it is time for you to grab this in the link below. Understanding how to ensure that your projects don't go through these typical failures. You do not want that. All right, I would love to hear from you about what you thought of PMOs. Have you ever experienced a PMO? Please put in the comments below. Until the next video, see ya.